When you get Xfinity Internet, Flex is included free, and finding what to watch on TV is now as easy as popcorn. This is a way better way to watch.
Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today to get a great offer on internet and add Flex for free. Restrictions apply.
When you get Xfinity Internet, Flex is included free, and finding what to watch on TV is now as easy as popcorn. Show me my favorites. Yes, live soccer. This is how easy it is to find my favorite content, all in one place. And for Xfinity Internet customers, it all starts at free with Xfinity Flex. This is a way better way to watch.
Learn how to get a great offer on Xfinity Internet. Plus, add a free Flex 4K streaming box. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Restrictions apply.
Hello, and welcome to jasonnewland.com. My name's Jason Newland, and this is Let Me Bore You to Sleep. Right this second, I am sitting in the garden, in the front garden of a cottage with some friends in Cornwall, and there's the beautiful little doggy in the world called Daisy is sitting with me, and I got, that's it. I'm sitting at a table. I'm recording this on, it's like a little iPhone microphone. Too many phones there, wasn't there? So I don't need the internet to record it, but I do need the internet to upload it. Now, whether or not I'm going to be able to upload it, I don't know. But I thought I'd just do at least one while I'm away, because I miss it, you know what I mean? I miss doing it, you know? I miss it, man. So, what I'll do is I'll do this, I'll record it, and later on I'll go down the pub and I will have a pint of lager, an excuse to have a pint of lager, and I'll upload. Yes, I shall upload. I think it gets like 16 megabytes a second in the pub compared to 0.04 megabytes a second here on the mobile network, because there's no Wi-Fi in the building. So hopefully 16 megabytes should be enough to upload the podcast. It will take a little bit longer, but 16th, it's only like, I don't know, 25% of what I'm used to, so it should just maybe take 25% longer, 45% longer, 50, I don't know, something like that. It mildly made sense when I started the sentence. So today is Tuesday, and I travelled up here on Saturday. This is the first day that there's really been sun. There's a little bit of sun Sunday, to be fair, but not here. We travelled to a different place, and there was a bit of sun there. Very cloudy, but with a bit of sun. It was nice. It's warm. And I'm outside, so you'll hear traffic, and how could you not hear? You probably, even if I was recording this indoors, you'd hear that traffic. It's a big blue van. The scenery's nice. So I've seen a couple of nice women. And there's a scene. Yeah, there's the mount. I don't know if they're mountains, more hills. Very hilly, very green, hilly stuff. And I just realised that I might be a bit self-conscious because I'm holding this microphone, so it's not like I'm just talking into the camera or stuff. And I've not done this before in public, and there's people around. So I don't know, but hey, it doesn't matter because they don't know me and they're not going to see me again. Unless, of course, you're listening to this and you're in Cornwall and you're my next door neighbour and I don't realise. So if you're in Cornwall, text me or contact me. Say hi. Say hi. So it's been, honestly, that sun on me, it's nice. I'm gonna burn. It's gonna be lush. Nice. I think it's sunny enough, right, that I could go inside and it look all dark inside. It would be a bit like that. It's quite bright. But the clouds, I would say, from the looks of it, I'd say 60% blue sky, 40% clouds. But the clouds are moving, so it's quite windy. So hence the clouds are moving, because they wouldn't move if it wasn't windy, would they? So depending on what kind of clouds are on there, God, this is really boring, isn't it? I know it's supposed to be boring, but there's a limit. There's a limit to how boring I should ever really be. And this is really boring. I'm being really boring. The quality of the sound may not be up to par with normal, but it's the best I can do at the moment. There is other equipment I could have and buy which would be more portable, but you know, this microphone cost me about £170 when I bought it, probably about 6 months ago. I think it was the end of last year, and I purchased it more for being able to make videos on the camera, on the iPhone. So that's really what the camera was. It's not just what the microphone is for, but it didn't work very well with the camera. But using the audio software, it works better, which surprised me. So hence I brought it along. If there'd have been Wi-Fi, I probably would have made at least 3 recordings a day, like normal. But it's hard to watch the stats go down, because now I'm getting between 3,500 and 4,500 downloads a day, now that I'm not making any new recordings. And it's a little heartbreaking, really, to go from 12,000 or 10, 11,000 all the way down to that number. And I suppose my worry is that people will just stop listening, and I'll lose all my audience, and then I lose my purpose, my little special purpose in life. So I don't want that to happen. I want to say thank you to Mary for your PayPal gift. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Also, thank you to everyone that's commented on the couple of Jason Chat videos that I posted on Facebook. They were just, one was, if you are on my Facebook, or just join it if you want, there's a video that I did on, I think it was Saturday when I actually arrived, Saturday early evening, and I did a video and I showed where I was. So me and my friend Dean, we were going around and showed like the area and the places and stuff. Someone did ask, is that Dean your childhood friend? I said, no, it's not. It's Dean is my friend's husband, who's now my friend. So he's really, really nice bloke, really friendly. He's lovely. So we get on really well. So we was having a little walk down and stuff. And you know, I've had lots of lovely comments, so thank you everyone. I had some comments. Also, I did a video yesterday. I might have done one this morning. I can't even remember. That's terrible, isn't it? I can't. It's weird. I think I've been sleeping too much. I went to bed at 9:15 last night. 9:15 in the evening, and I woke up at 6. Well, I woke up a few times, but 6 o'clock was when I actually got out of bed and came out here. And then I went back to bed for a bit until about 9. But I was listening to a podcast. Well, no, I was listening to Audible. So it wasn't a podcast, it was I suppose an audio book, but not really. It was Zig Ziglar. I think it was See You at the Top, and it was him pretty much live in concert, doing a live on stage sort of motivational talk thing. And I fell asleep while I was listening to it, and I incorporated what he was saying into my dreams. And at one point I was following him, so there's a big massive crowd the other side of the road, probably about, I don't know, a quarter of a mile away, all cheering and stuff, and he was talking into a microphone, and I was just standing behind him, walking behind him. It was really weird, but I was the other side of the road, and people were watching him thinking, what's he doing? What is he doing? What's the Ziggler doing? So that was that dream. My friend just said that there's a couple of ferrets that have been rescued that need housing, need a home, and sort of asked me if I was interested and stuff, so I don't know about that. After spending time with Daisy, this little doggy here, it's a Shih Tzu, she's a Shih Tzu, and she's so lovely. I know it's a weird thing to say, but even her poos are dainty. Like, you know what I mean? It's just everything about her is just so cute. She's little, she's so soft, so beautiful, and she's easy to walk because she's light, she's little, and she's actually just, I think she now associates me for going for walks because I've been taking her out when she needs to go to the toilet since we got here. Just trying to do my bit, really. And she now associates... Well, actually it's not. I've just been told to do it by my friend. So I'm just doing what I'm told. And now she associates me with that because she'd already been to the toilet once earlier, and then, like, she needs to go out again. But she didn't. She wanted to go for a walk. Didn't you? You know what I'm talking about, you don't you? Yeah. She wanted to go for a walk around the block, so she did. And she didn't need to go to the toilet. She did a little invisible wee, almost like just to... What are you making noises for? What are you making those weird noises for? What are you making those weird noises for? You want to go back inside? Do you? Okay, wait a second. Wait a second. So I just had to let her in. I'll put my sunglasses. What? They're not sunglasses, but my glasses are Acti-Light. So it's really weird holding a microphone. To be fair, it's weird holding a microphone without an audience. Because usually if you hold a microphone, you got somebody in front of you, know, even if it's like karaoke, there's an audience there. So, or if you're doing comedy or something. So I go back to that mode of comedy when I was 20. You ever gone into a massage parlour and discovered that your sister works there? Only one word came to mind. Discount. So that was my... Are you leaving that door open? She's in there, you know. She's inside. Does she want to come out again? She's barking now, can you hear her? Daisy! Daisy! You gonna bark? She wants to be inside and she wants to be outside at the same time. Is there a cat? Is there a cat? You just say the word cat and she looks. You get her undivided attention. Cat? Where's there a cat? She's looking around. Even her ears like pin up. Like, oh, what? A cat? Where It's the bloody cat. Is there a cat? Is there a cat? Daisy! Where's the bloody cat? Where's the cat then? Right, mate, I'm recording my podcast. I'm just letting you know if you say anything, it'll be on there. So that's Dean. It's good to see you not without wearing a dress. So, is it? Well, it's Tuesday today, isn't it? I thought we'd all going to go out dressed up nice. Is it? Oh, I look forward to that. Get some photographs. So it's a bit weird. It's a bit of a weird. This is probably more boring than normal, isn't it? For people listening, I don't know. It's hard to tell. You know what I mean? It is probably a bit more chilled, a bit more relaxed. I've never done. Actually, it's not true. I have done podcasts outside, but that was like 10 years ago. I used to live opposite a big field, and I remember once I went and I needed the toilet. I needed a big poo, so I settled down. Right, I was right in the middle in this almost a gap in between a bunch of trees. It was perfect, and there was all the birds singing, and I thought, yeah, this is nice, relaxing recording. And I thought, I'm going to settle down and I'm going to do an hour-long recording. And suddenly, my bum decided otherwise. But it wasn't like, oh, I need to go to the toilet in a minute. It was like, I need to go now. Now. There was no compromise. There was no talking it down. It was like, no, now. So I had to pack the stuff up. And I had a deck chair with me. And I literally had to run home to get to the toilet. I just got there just in time for the blast off. So it was after that I thought, because if you go into because this part, it was a park rather than a field, and there was people around, there was dog walkers and stuff, and this place was quite secluded. I quite liked it. I found out later it was a dog in sight, but I didn't know at the time. You might say, yeah, hence the dogs. No. 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 It's like cottaging. I mean, it's not actual cottages. When people go cottaging, it's not actually in cottages. But you might need to Google this stuff. Or don't. Actually, don't. It's not. No, I wouldn't if I were you. So, yeah, well, I think we're going to go and see this is ironic. Do you remember I don't think it's last week or the week before, I did a recording talking about going to slate mines with my dad, because he always got us going to crappy places that we didn't really want to go. Guess where we're going today? A slate mine. So, this is... You alright?
Yeah.
What's all that stuff on it?
Chocolate.
Oh, you're going to try and clean it off before she sees it? Wow, you're being brave. Do you want me to tell you that once you've gone? Once you've driven off? I came, right. Okay, I'll rephrase that. When I got here, I realised that I hadn't packed. I didn't have any trousers or tracksuit bottoms. Now I thought I'd packed a couple of pairs of tracksuit bottoms, spare, not spare, but to wear. So I've literally just got one pair of tracksuit bottoms, and I got one pair of like tracksuit shorts, but it's not been warm enough to wear shorts. So it's been a strange old experience, because it's not that my trousers are dirty. It's just I don't really want to be seen wearing the same thing all the time, because, well, you know, it may look like that's all I wear. Although that is the truth, but the truth isn't always useful. I don't want people, people going back from their holidays. Remember that man, that weird man that used to sit outside talking into a microphone? Yeah, didn't he always wore those blue tracksuit bottoms? Wow, they must have been smelly. Like, thanks. Great. I do wash. Yeah, but not the tracksuit bottoms. You need to wash the tracksuit bottoms, because they'll be smelly. No, they're not smelly. Well, smell them, then come back and tell us. Okay, they might be smelly, but just, you know, no one's actually going to come up and start smelling me bum, are they? They're not literally going to get that close to me. So I think I should be alright. And then they went to bed, and I went to bed. I was pretending to talk about something else, although I wasn't really. They just walked past me. I thought I'd pretend to talk about something else, as opposed to my smelly bum. So we're going to a slate mine. Bloody slate mine. It's like being 12 again, you know. Because I can't go anywhere on my own. This it's not, you know, it's not a law. It's just I'm dependent upon them because they've got a car, and there's nothing. The only thing within walking distance is a pub that opens occasionally. It's like the random, occasionally opening pub. Open when they want, close when they want. You know, it's really. I mean, in my brain, you have opening hours and closing hours. That's it. You open at the time you say you open, and you close when you say you closed. Pubs, you know, 11 o'clock or whatever in the evening, that's when they close. Not this one. Went there 8:30 the other day, it was closed. It's like, what? How does that work? How's that even possible? But hey, that's how they do it. That's how they do it here. So, just got to go along with it, really. Go along with how it is. It's very laid back. I think that's one word for it. Laid back. So, just got to go with that. I guess I was hoping it would be a bit more lively, entertainment-wise, you know, like a clubhouse, you know, somewhere where lots of people are there and drinking, maybe a little bit of entertainment and something, but there's nothing. The pub they do serve food, but you have to book a table ahead of time. You book a slot. If you want to get a takeout, again, you have to book a slot to get the takeout ahead of time. If you go in and the pub's busy, full of people eating, you can't sit in there. Which is okay in the summer, you sit outside, but when it's raining, not so good. Not so wonderful. It was raining yesterday. And then I was sitting in there, and I had my iPad, and I thought I'd try and do some work. And I changed a few images and updated the podcast a little bit. But there felt a little bit of pressure because it was closing. And so I just left. There was still one table in there, but I left anyway because they looked like they were just sitting there. I didn't even hear them talk, so I don't know. I think maybe they just enjoyed each other's company so much they like looking at each other, maybe. Just enjoying the ambiance of the pub. So I'll go back there later today. I'll upload this. I can edit it beforehand on the iPad, upload it. I don't know how long it's going to take. It might take a few hours. I don't know. Hopefully not. It's not a huge file size-wise, but even at like let's say 40 megabytes, 16 to it shouldn't take more than about 3 or 4 minutes to upload actually, so it should be fine. So yeah, it's just a little bit different from normal, a little bit, a little bit different, a little bit. Just everything's a little bit different. Going to bed early. It's either that I watch telly and I don't want to watch telly. I'm just used to watching Netflix and Amazon or YouTube or stuff like that. I rarely watch television anymore at home. Like live television. I might watch occasionally catch-up stuff or box sets on the BBC or Channel 4 or whatever catch-up service app. But generally I don't watch television anymore. And I just can't. I just couldn't. It's almost like trying to force myself to do it. I couldn't. No. I'm not really into Coronation Street anymore. I used to watch it when I was younger, but just nah. So I went to bed. So now I'm up. My friend's mum fell out of bed last night at 3 o'clock in the morning. Luckily she's okay. So I spoke to her this morning. Well, I spoke to her at 3 o'clock. Cause I got up to tell her off for making so much noise. And she explained she fell out of bed. I said, I'm not interested. Just keep it down. She said, no, but I fell out of bed. I said, look, everyone's got an excuse. Everybody's got an excuse. Just watch yourself in future. She said, but I'm an elderly lady. I said, again, excuses. Excuse after excuse. You're on your final warning. So yeah, I'm saying this really quietly. Obviously I didn't say any of that stuff. I just thought it. You don't always have to let people know they're on their final warning. As long as you know they're on their final warning, that's all that really matters. As long as you know that they've only got one chance left. You haven't got to let them know. Is that melted? So he's just come out of a chocolate bar which was in the car, and I think it's like melted butter. Slightly ruined, I tell you. Oh. So I think the plan for today is go to this slate mine and then go and view another hotel, and then come back, and I've treated them to have a meal in the pub, because I thought it'd be nice for them to get away and just have a bit of time on their own, because the whole time they've been with me, or they've always had someone with them, so have a little break. So I'm going to treat them to that, and then get a takeaway or something from the pub for me and the lady with one more warning, one more chance. Well, I don't know what we're going to get. I don't know. See what. It's almost like you asked me a question and I'm answering. With some of you wondering, what are you going to have to eat, JJ? What are you going to eat? Well, I'll tell you, I don't know. I've not seen the menu. I imagine it's a wonderful menu. But then I also imagine I'm 6'7", so who's to say what's real and what's not? I don't know anymore. So it looks to me like they're getting ready to go. So I need to go and wash my balls, and in fact I'll ask him as he comes back. I'm not going to shout because that'll be. Oh, he's driving off. He's cleaning the car out. He's a good boy. He's a good boy, he is. There was a lot of empty bottles of water, and all kinds of wrappers and stuff in the back. I don't mean like Eminem, Jay-Z. I mean, you know, that's all the rappers I can think of. So he's cleaning it out, which is good. There'll be a little bit more room for my big smelly feet. So yeah, I probably don't have time to make this last for an hour. But it's been a half an hour podcast, so it's better than now, isn't it? Although some may argue and say no, now would be better. Nothing will be better than what you've just produced there. Nothing. If you'd have just posted a recording of a squirrel eating a nut, that would have been more entertaining. It's not supposed to be entertaining, it's supposed to be boring. It's supposed to be boring. It's supposed to be falling asleep with boredom. Boredom. Not excitement, not pleasure, not interest, but boredom. Boredom. Wow. When that sun goes in, we say that it's not going in, the clouds are covering it. But when the sun goes in, it's chilly. It is proper chilly. Shut up. She wants to come out for a walk, probably. I want to go out now. I want to come in. I want to go out. I want to get in. I want to get out. The thing is, she's so little. She has to be on the lead, because there's a lot of cars around here, and you know, don't want her just running freely around, because all dogs can run fast, can't they? So you just have to keep her on the lead. There is an extension lead for her, so she can go off. She made friends with a dog the other day, another little doggy. I think it was a poodle or something, but she seems to get on quite well with other dogs. I guess it's because she's not a threat, you know. She's not a big scary dog like my friend's dog is scary, big. He's not really, if you know him, but he doesn't look. I don't think he looks scary either, but he is strong. Strongest dog I've ever known. And I used to have a St. Bernard when I was a kid. Well, I lived with a St. Bernard. To be fair, that was stronger than this one. I mean, this dog, Misty her name was, she could actually sit on you. She could sit on an adult and pin you down, and you couldn't move, because she weighed about probably a good 12 stone. And I weighed probably about 8 stone. So she was heavier than me, bigger than me, and personally I don't think she was treated properly, because she was so big, too big for the house. So she ended up in the garden in a kennel, and everyone was just too scared of her because she was too big and always slobbering everywhere, and she didn't get the human contact. She wasn't mistreated, she just wasn't. She didn't. I mean, she had so much love when she was a puppy, and then suddenly, get her out of the house. She's too big. She's breaking stuff. She's knocking stuff over. Ugh. And so she went from being the most popular member of the family to just being a pet that lived outside, which wasn't not really acceptable to do that to a dog. But we didn't even like going in the back way anymore, because she would just pin you down. But that's probably because she didn't have the human contact enough. So when she did see us, she'd get so excited. We couldn't take her for a walk because she was too big and strong. Well, I couldn't take her for a walk because I couldn't handle her. She was just too, because dogs, 12-stone dog is stronger than a 12-stone man. You know, it's just stronger, bigger. It was muscle. It's just so much stronger, and also always wanted to go a different direction and walk in the road. And if she wanted to walk in the road, she was walking in the road. There's nothing I could do about it. I was just being pulled along But it's, honestly, I was like on my stomach being pulled along by her. Okay, if you've got an itchy stomach, but eventually it gets, there's only so much stomach scratching that you can take before it turns into a big wound. So that's it, really. I'm going to go inside, get ready for another, I don't know, whatever it's going to be. My plan was to take my headphones so I could listen to music, so I don't have to listen to anyone. So I can just relax, because that's what I got the headphones for, because it helps me to relax when I'm out. Where do these stains come from on my trousers? They're on the outside, not the inside stains. I'm talking about the outside stains. I don't understand it. I think it must be like bits of chocolate. So maybe I'm eating something and the chocolate falls on the trousers and I guess melts in the sun. I don't know. It's weird. I feel like I'm interviewing myself. This little microphone, I got a couple of people walk past like that. What's he doing? What is he doing? Is he pretending to talk? Is he pretending to make a podcast? Reminds me a little bit when I was a kid and I had a tape recorder and I used to pretend. I used to write songs and stuff, but also pretend to do comedy and stuff like that. Do silly voices. It's not much difference from now, is it really? Oh my god. I haven't grown up. I'm still a child. Oh dear.
You're still a child. You're a very, 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 very silly little child.
I know. What can I do? It's really sad because that's sort of the best part of me. The stupidness. The silliness. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be doing any hypnosis podcasts because there's not the quiet to do it. The TV's on and stuff, so I need it to be quiet. So I won't do anything like that till I get home. But I might make another one of these, depending on what the quality of the sound is like. Bearing in mind there's quite a few background sounds. But it is a decent microphone. It's not a cheapy, crappy one. It's a decent one. And purposely built for the iPhone. So I'm hoping that it will... I did test it out before I bought it. And it was coming across... It wasn't the same quality as my other microphone. But there's no reason why it should be, However, it's pretty damn good because the whole equipment that I brought took up no room, because I'll be bringing the phone anyway, and the rest of it was just in this little pack, this little case that I've got, all fitted together like little pouches. So I felt a little bit like, the man with the golden gun, when he's talking to James Bond and he's got a pen and he's starting to put together these things that make a gun, but it's like it doesn't look like it to start with. Like it's a pen, and then he gets his hearing aid out and colostomy bag, I don't know, whatever else he used to make that golden gun, and cock ring. I don't know, whatever it was that he used, and I feel a little bit like that, but nothing like that either as well, I suppose. Yeah, nothing like that. I wasn't making a gun, and James Bond wasn't sitting opposite me, and it was a microphone, so I guess it's nothing like that. But the idea of like putting something together, if that makes sense, I suppose. But it might not. I don't know, but it might not, I suppose. So I'm going to go now. It's 40 minutes nearly of me. So I didn't want this to be like a really short podcast, but at the same time, they want to go out, so I think they might be waiting on me because they know I'm out here doing this and I don't want to be holding them up. So I think they want to go out at 11, and it's probably nearly 11 o'clock now, so I'm going to finish this and I'll upload it later. So to everyone out there, remember to be kind to yourself, because you deserve to be happy. Alright, do something nice for yourself today. Lots of love. Bye. There's a lot of noise in the background. Alright, take care. Bye.